My dear friends, IPR, the intellectual property rights, is an important idea which all those who are doing innovative work have got to understand. When you are doing anything innovative, then you must try to get a patent for that, so that people know that it is your product, people know that you have designed it, people know that this is your idea. Ultimately, whether you want to make money out of that or not is a different question. The issue is that this is something to your credit, and therefore you must try to register a patent.
All the faculties and students of GTU. At GTU, we are planning to establish intellectual property rights cells, whose function is to guide and motivate all the faculties and students who are doing their research at undergraduates or at master's levels or even at a PhD level, so that the kind of research we are doing, how to protect that knowledge that can be entertained by the knowledge of IPR, and to facilitate such kind of process, GTU IPR cell will work on motivating the students and faculties on regular basis by arranging different kind of workshops. So far, since last 4 months, we have conducted the 6 different workshops at different zones of GTU in Gujarat, and nearly 1,000 faculty members of engineering and 200 faculty members of pharmacies are already trained. Nearly 2,000 students are also aware regarding the perspectives of IPR.
Now, why is it important that you should do it? There are many things in the world which have been patented and which have been then thrown open to the whole world for use. A well-known example is, for example, the transistor technology. It was developed at Bell, but then it was thrown open and given to many industries to develop. So it is not really necessary that when you take a patent, you will restrict others from using it, though you may. But the important thing is that you must say that this is something done by you. This is something which is to your credit. Then of course, when you take a patent, you also must be taking care of all the others who have worked with you. For example, if you have taken the final year project from an industry, and if those people have been helping you in making this particular new product or new process, then when you file the patent, those people must be involved. So the patent has got to be a joint patent. Similarly, if you have used your laboratories, your workshops for developing something, or if your professors have helped you, then they should also be involved in the patent process. The idea is that we must be very open, very transparent and very ethical in this particular work. We want to have the patents for all innovative ideas, but we want to have the patents done ethically. We want to involve all those who have contributed to the idea, so that nobody feels that he is left out.
Patenting is not just a technical part. It is more towards the commercialization, and any kind of a technology without commercialization, I think, may not make much of the sense. So a person should strive, all the students, that they take such kind of a project, so that there is something which may be patentable out of it. It may give a big kind of a boost to the career. For people who wants to be an entrepreneur, it can be a big boost. But even for people who happen to select, say, jobs, I think it can be a big boost in their professional life. So, all the best to all the students for working in this area, and hope that all of you get motivated to work something really appreciable in this way.
This particular we have done, for patenting a number of workshops all across the state, and we have trained about 1,000 teachers. We have also done an advanced patenting workshop for about 150 teachers. A large number of students have also been given some idea of what the patenting process is. The basic idea is that you have to learn what is called the prior art search. You have to find out whether the same idea that you have has been ever thought about by someone else, or is it a new idea. So if you do that prior art search, you will know whether your idea is new, whether it is innovative, and therefore whether it can be patented or not. This is what we have been trying to learn. Let me hope that you will be able to develop a project which is innovative, and if it is innovative, let me hope you will
Well,
get a
yeah, I'm
patent.
Tushar Suchi from GridLogix Technologies. I'm the sales head for Indian operations. Just to tell you, today we conducted a course session in GTU for all the faculties and the students. And there was one student, after the session, he came up to me. His question was that there is a very thin line. What would happen if there is a very thin line between two inventions? And my answer to him was, if he goes to some expert and if they modify the claims in such a way that it cannot be caught by the examiner, then it will be a really advantageous stuff for that person who is going to get it patented, and that person might gain millions and millions of dollars in future. So then he came up to me and he said, thanks a lot, sir. In my case, there was a very thin line between my invention and the other person's invention. So he thanked me and he said, sir, you solved my problem. So this is like, when you attend such sessions, such kind of awareness is created in your mind, and you come to know that what path you should follow so that you can gain the most out of your life and through your degrees. So I would always recommend that you attend such sessions wherein you learn something new. And in Three Idiots, there is one proverb which has been said by Amir Khan: "जब ज्ञान free में बट रहा है, तो जहाँ से ले सको, समेट लो." So that is my final words, and all the best to everyone.
Let me
Thank
wish
you.
all of you the best of luck, because this particular process of working on a project brings together all that you have learned in engineering to solve a problem. And to solve a problem is what an engineer is supposed to do. So therefore, this process of making the project has actually tried to make you a complete engineer. Secondly, it shows that you have perseverance, that you can take up a problem and solve it, that you can take up a problem and do it to completion, that you have the determination to do things, you have the initiative to study things on your own and complete the job, and finally you have a passion for excellence. These are the things which are shown by this particular project that you have done. So, with all these qualities, you should be able to serve the nation very well. Let me therefore wish you the best of luck. Thank you.
We look at IP knowledge, and that too categorically among technically qualified students. It has become very significant. We have seen an example categorically in Gujarat, the way things are moving, the way this knowledge is being dissipated among the students as well as among the professors. There have been few workshops to which I've been a part to, and I've seen the response and the curiosity and the hunger to know about it. Being in this particular profession and teaching for last almost maybe 18 years or so, I do know that there's a lot of potential among engineering students as well as students from other disciplines. We need to just tap it, and I think the way we can tap it, we need to rather educate the teachers in most of the colleges so they can identify such kind of an innovations which is happening in the college, and same can be patented. There are in most of the colleges, in fact, there are projects which are at times, if we scrutinize it properly, there are few kind of projects which every year you can see that some patentability part is there, which is another very important part. And as you know that
And this is the very unique case in across the India, wherein any university can able to establish such kind of platform, wherein 100 patent application can be filed on a single day. We can say this is the just beginning. As in GTU, we have nearly more than 40,000 engineering students per year who are departing with their ME degree, and nearly 5,000 MPharm and ME students. Our expectation is much beyond these things, but this is also not bad. We are starting with 100, but next year definitely our target is to file 1,000 patents by the year 2013. Thank you.
That we are going to organize a IP awareness program for our faculties and for our students. And when I took a session specific on the part of the IP prosecution and the type of response I received 9 months back and the type of response which I am receiving now is entirely different. The point is that the type of awareness and the type of eagerness to learn about IP among the faculties and the students is highly appreciable. And they are more on to know what are the IP, how to generate a revenue from IP, and the awareness, I must say that the awareness is getting penetrating at the grassroots level. So really it's a very appreciable initiation from the Gujarat Innovation Council, and I hope that is something will get materialized in aspect of the IP protection to the students and to the faculties. Once again, congrats to all of them.